Remembering and celebrating. We're going to be thinking together about a very special meal, something which happens regularly in churches all over the world. But first, let me ask you, I wonder if you've been to a birthday party recently. Maybe it was a 6th birthday or a 10th birthday, perhaps. Now, a birthday celebration sounds as though it's celebrating that you've just been born. But we don't just have a party when a baby is born. We keep on celebrating it as a special event every year. We're saying, we wish you a happy birthday today. And we're glad that 6 or 10 years ago, you appeared into the world. The party joins together the past and the present. We remember by doing things like having birthday cake, wearing party hats or singing. And we also say many happy returns as we look to the future. So the past, the present and the future are held together in the celebration. We're going to be thinking now about something else which involves remembering, where the past, the present and the future are held together in a very special celebration, a special meal. Sometimes it's known as Holy Communion. It may be called the Lord's Supper, or some people call it the Eucharist. What does it mean? Why do people in church do it? Well, let me tell you a story about Jesus. Jesus and his friends were eating the special Passover meal. This was to remember how their ancestors, their great-great-great-great-great-great-grandparents had escaped from Egypt many years before. By eating this special meal, they shared in this story. Jesus and his friends prayed and talked and remembered all the amazing things that God had done for his people. However, Jesus did not look happy. "I've something sad to tell you," he said. "The people here in Jerusalem don't like me," Jesus explained. "They don't agree with what I teach. They don't believe that I come from God. Tomorrow, they will arrest me, nail me to a cross and kill me." Jesus looked at his friends. "When I am gone, I don't want you to forget me." He picked up a piece of bread. "So whenever you come together, this is what I want you to do." Then Jesus said a thank you prayer to God for the bread. He broke it and he passed it to his friends. "This bread is my body," he said. "I give it for you. Take it and eat it and remember me." Next, Jesus picked up a cup of wine. He said a thank you prayer for that as well and passed it round for everyone to drink from. "This wine is my blood," he said. "It is poured out for you to take away all the bad things anyone has ever done. Take it and drink it and remember me." Then they all sang a song and went out for a walk. So what did Jesus say about what he was doing? He said, "Do this to remember me." Did it work? Well, we're still doing it in churches today all over the world, 2,000 or more years later. So yes, I think it worked. Christians share bread and wine together to remember Jesus and to be fed by him. The bread reminds us of his body broken for us as Jesus died on the cross. The wine reminds us of Jesus' blood poured out for us. And so we remember that Jesus died. He died to take the blame for all the bad things that anyone has ever done, so that those who believe and trust in him can be made right with God. And of course, at Easter, we celebrate his glorious resurrection when he rose from the dead. This special meal, which can be called communion, the Lord's Supper, or the Eucharist, is a way of remembering by doing, a symbolic action by which we can receive from Jesus as we remember in obedience to him.